Trump Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which you can find at Amazon.com. Does interracial relationships benefit black folks? Does interracial relationships benefit black folks? That's a question that I got over the holidays. And it's something that's being spread amongst mostly non-white people. And, a lot of people see things based on their experience. And then you got some people justify almost every goddamn thing. And it's the way they explain things and justify things, it's not even practical. It's mostly based on emotions. So here's the deal. Let's just start from the top. In the United States of America, I would challenge anybody to give me one law, one policy that benefits black folks in this country. Just give me one. And don't tell me affirmative action, because that benefits white women more than anybody else. So just forget about affirmative action. Give me something else. I would challenge anybody. Give me one law, one public policy in the past. Let's go back 20 years. Just 20 years. Or 8 years that benefit black folks. I'll be waiting here all day because there is none. That's the first thing we gotta get understood off top, because the United States government doesn't do anything for black folks in America. They don't give any benefits to black folks in America. I've been living for over 40 years. I haven't gotten any benefits. No one has given me anything. Everything I've received, I've earned it. I deserve it, because I put in the time. I put in that work. So there's no benefit when it comes to interracial dating for black folks. Now, you can use certain situations to your advantage if you have enough experience, or if you can navigate and figure out how to go about making some shit happen. But the odds are against it that you're going to have successful relationships with other women or other men. The odds are against it. And the reason why the odds are against it is because of the environment that we're living in. Because you have to realize that people are being socially conditioned to behave and think in a certain type of way. So when someone sees you as a black man or a black woman or Latin man or Latin woman or Asian woman, they're going to automatically associate you with a particular group, and then they're going to know how to behave and how to treat you within seconds. So that's why the odds are against it. Because in order to get past the bullshit, that way of thinking, or that projection from other people, you're going to have to be able to think on your feet quickly. And I'm here to tell you, most guys can't do it. They can't do it because they haven't learned how to do it, and no one ever showed them how to do it. And it takes years of practice to learn how to do that. Someone has to actually teach you. You have to be trained to do this. Or you have to learn through trial and error. This doesn't happen overnight. This doesn't happen in college or in high school. No, this happens through life experience. You're not gonna find this in a book. I haven't. There's some stuff that I've learned over the past 20 years. I've never read in a book. I've never seen it, and it's that way on purpose. You have to realize that it used to be illegal for black males to date and sleep with white women. But white guys could always date and sleep with any women they wanted. This goes back to 500 years ago. This is why today, when it comes to black males dating and sleeping with white women or any other woman, but especially white women, it's kind of a taboo subject. It's kind of something it's always been happening, and it probably will continue to happen, but it's not something that is being talked about within mainstream society or within the media, unless it's an entertainer or something like that, or athlete or someone of higher status. But for the most part, when it comes to the working class people in America, interracial dating amongst black males and white women is not something that's accepted. And believe it or not, it's a very small percentage of people that's actually dating out. If you look at television, they make it seem like it's a lot of people, but it's actually not a lot of people at all. Most black males that I know don't date white women. That's just a fact. Most black women don't date white guys. That's just a fact. Most people, even most people that come over here, they don't date out. They usually stick with their people that look like them. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I would say is when it comes to white guys, they'll fucking sleep with almost any other woman. Of course, it's not every white guy, but they have access. It's there for the taking if they want it. And no one's gonna tell them or look at them funny style and make it seem like they're not supposed to be doing it. But when it comes to black males, see, it's a double standard. They act like you're not supposed to be doing anything. They act like you're not supposed to have no woman. That's the That's the attitude in the United States of America, you know? So they actually used to put people in jail, and black males used to get lynched just talking to white women 60 years ago. I mean, they have incidents that still happen in these little small towns. You know what I mean? Things happen, incidents happen, but you never hear about it on television. Things happen, trust me. I got some stories for your ass, but that's a story for another day. So you have to realize that you're allowed to talk to white women, date white women. You're allowed to, because some white guy named Loving in the 60s fought for the right to marry a black woman. And they came out with a movie called what? Loving, a couple months ago. The movie's based on what happened in Virginia. He had to fight to marry a black woman. And to top it off, the black woman didn't even think she was a black woman. That's crazy in itself. But that's a story for another day. She didn't consider herself to be a black woman, which is crazy. I didn't understand that, but I don't know. I can't go deep into the story because I don't know, but what I know about this, with the whole gist of the story, is this white guy he dated this black woman for some time, and he wanted to get married to her, and he had to fight to get married to her, and he had to fight all the way to the Supreme Court to pass this law so he could get married to this black woman. And he had to fight against the white folks in Virginia. And it was a long road, but they got it done. And that's why you're able to date and marry white women today. Which brings me to my point. A white guy got the law passed, not a black guy. And they don't pass any laws, any public policy in this country for black folks. That's to bring me back to my point, because that's just how it is. Because we have no political power in this country, and no one has our backs. All we have is a bunch of puppets. We have black people in these offices being controlled by the puppet masters. And that's how it is. And what we have to do is learn how to use things to our advantage. Even though the deck has been stacked up so high, we have to, in most cases, it's going to be trial and error. Because we don't have a code of conduct on how to go about doing anything. We don't have any political power in this country. And all the laws are biased and don't benefit us at all. So all we got charm, wit, street smarts, charisma. That's basically all we can use, really. And we gotta step up our social game, ground game. That's all we got. Because nothing in this country benefits black folks. I would challenge anybody. Name one thing that benefits black folks over the past 20 years. Just 20 years. We don't gotta go back 50 years. Just past 20 years. Name one thing. You can't. And if you have something, leave it below this video. And we'll talk about it. And I'll prove you wrong. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. And like and share this message. Until next time, sharp game is out. Peace.